Rebels inside Syria tonight say the Assad dictatorship is massing tanks and troops outside the city of Homs. Homs has been under artillery bombardment for more than 2 weeks. It's a city of 1.7 million people. Homs is one of the centers of the freedom movement that has been fighting for a year to overthrow the 4-decade-old dictatorship of the Assad family. The rebels are civilians for the most part and badly outgunned. Republican Senator John McCain of Arizona is the ranking member of the Armed Services Committee in the Senate. And Senator, you think the United States should play a role in getting arms to the rebels in one way or another. How would that work?
Well, I think there's a number of ways. For example, in Libya, without our direct involvement, there was arms that were obtained by the Libyan rebels. One of the ideas that's been floated is a kind of a sanctuary that would allow people to train and equip. We don't need to do that directly, but I think that there are ways to get arms to the resistance, and the Turks and the Arab League can play a very significant role.
Senator, why should the United States have a role? Why is this our problem, if you will?
I think it's the world's community's problem, and America leads. Here is an unchecked massacre using artillery, tanks, and most horrible means, massacring his own people by Bashar Assad. It's the same rationale why we went into Bosnia. It's the same reason why we went to Kosovo. It's the same reason why we have involved ourselves in other parts of the world on behalf of people who can't help themselves. And that's a role and a mission and a tradition of the United States of America. It has to be carefully done. I'm not calling for an invasion of Syria, but I am calling for practical measures which can be assistance to them, which would break this stalemate, which would allow the Syrian people to achieve the aspirations that we hold for all people.
Senator John McCain of the Armed Services Committee speaking to us from Cairo. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Scott.